In this video, we're going to talk about how first-time homebuyers get grants in the Philadelphia area. Who am I? I'm Khalid Nathan Alim, the real estate boy, and I'm a licensed real estate agent in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. Now, we're going to use this Philadelphia article that's going to kind of lay out or give us a blueprint on how first-time homebuyers get large sums of money to put towards their down payment or closing costs. So we'll just go here and look at the highlighted parts, okay? Who's eligible? Now, these grants are not for everybody. These grants are for low to moderate income individuals who are first time home buyers, all right? And first time home buyer grants are zero interest loans. So they are grants, and grants tend to mean what? That you don't have to pay it back, but they are a second lien against the property. So it's not that they just give you cash and just say, hey, go have a ball with it. No, these monies are applied to your down payment or your closing costs. All right. So it also says here, and you have to apply for these grants before you start the process of purchasing a home or sign any paperwork. So in a home buying process, you get your finances straight first, you get a pre-approval, then you go and see homes. Once you see a home that you like, then you put an offer on it, meaning that you sign a contract saying, hey, I'm willing to pay X amount for this home. And if the seller agrees, the seller will sign that contract, that offer that you gave them, making it a binding contract. So what this is saying right here is that a lot of these grants, they have to be started before you go and you put an offer on a home and have that paperwork signed by the seller, making it a contract. So you can't find a home, sign a contract for a home, then go try to get the grants. No, these grants have to be put in place first. So it also says down here, make copies of all documents to keep for your file. So what that means is that a lot of these programs are going to be asking for the same thing. They're going to be looking for maybe tax returns. Some of them are going to be looking for 1099s or pay stubs or bank statements. So what you want to do is get all of that, put it in one folder, because all of them are going to kind of ask for the same thing, and you want to be able just to push a button and just send it to them. Okay. So let's start with the grants. So it says Pennsylvania first time home buyer grants. In Pennsylvania, there are many first time home buyer assistance programs provided by the federal, state, and local government. In the Philadelphia region, each county has a first time home buyer program administered through local nonprofit and government housing agencies. All right. So the first one we're going to tackle here is KFIT, and this is Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. All right, Keystone's forgivable in 10 years. So how much is it? Is up to $10,000. And we're going to skip. Yeah, no, let's not skip it. Right. So how much is $10,000? Now the eligibility, it varies statewide. So what's the eligibility for Philadelphia? Okay. Your household income cannot exceed $114,000. All right. All borrowers requesting KFIT funds must have a minimum FICO score of 660. If you don't have a 660, then definitely get with me. I do have a credit repair program that will get you on your way to getting this 660. So if you have if your credit score is in the 500s or 400s, definitely contact me and I'll get you enrolled in my credit improvement program so we can get your FICO score up to this 660 or better. All right. And it says borrowers obtaining KFIT funds must complete home buyer education counseling regardless of their credit score. So there is going to be some counseling that you're going to have to get, whether that's online or virtual, or whether that's in person. It depends on the time. And as you can see, all of this information is relative, meaning what is relative to the date, because a lot of times what happened is these prerequisites could change. This is as of April 13th of 2022. Okay, so let's get back to the article. So we went over the eligibility of KFIT and how do you apply? All right. You're going to apply, you can apply through your lender. Okay. So whoever your lender is, they have to be participating with KFIT. So if you're starting at the beginning of this, definitely contact me and I'll put you in contact with lenders who participate with this KFIT program because not all lenders participate with this KFIT program. All right. Let's go on. So now we're talking about Philadelphia. All right. So this is Philly First Home is run by Philadelphia Housing Development Corporation. This program provides a zero interest loan toward down payments and closing costs. This loan is 100% forgiven if you live in the home for 15 years. So you have to live in the home for 15 years in order for you not to pay on this second lien because remember this is a second lien. How much? Up to $10,000 or 6% of the home's purchase price, whichever is lower. All right, so they'll pay up to $10,000. Now, who's eligible for this? You have to make less than 66,000 $66,150 per year if you live by yourself. All right, $75,600 per year if it's a two person household. If it's a three-person household, 85,000, and if it's a four-person household, as you can see, it's a little bit under 95,000. All right, and right here you can get the rest of the eligibility for this. So to apply, contact the city-funded housing agency to get more information and complete a one-on-one home ownership counseling course before you buy a home. And again, before you sign the contract for the home. So if you do want to apply, you can go on here, or the better thing is just to contact me. Contact me and then we'll go over as far as the eligibility for this, and then I'll definitely get you on the right track as far as to get into one of these one-on-one home ownership counseling courses. All right, so that was for Philadelphia. Now we're going to go to Bucks County. All right, so Bucks County has Bucks County Housing Group. And again, this is where you can get a zero interest loan. All right. So if we go down here, they're available. They start in January, April, July, October. All right. The intake form closes once capacity is reached each quarter. All right. So this opens up and then closes. And that's what happens with a lot of these because they're grants. It's just not a continuous stream of money. So when the money runs out, that's it. So for Bucks County, how much is it? It's up to $10,000. What's the eligibility? The eligibility for one person who lives by themselves is a little bit over 66,000. For a two-person household, it's a little bit over 75,000. For a three-person household, it's a little bit over 85,000. And for a four-person household, it's a little bit over $94,000. And this is a link to get more information about Bucks County. All these links will be in the description. But if you do want to apply, again, my suggestion is to contact me first. You contact me first, and I will get you on your way. But if you have to go straight to the application, here's the application right here. Okay. Next is Chester County. Chester County is definitely holding it down. So the housing partnership of Chester County. So again, it's a program. It's a zero interest loan. All right, and it helps you with your down payment and closing costs, and has to be repaid once the home is sold. Okay. Um, so you have to have at least $1,000 yourself to put towards the purchase of a home, and the application is $30. So how much of it is? How much is it? Is $5,000, and these eligibilities are kind of the same. So the eligibility is if it's just one person, it's a little bit under $53,000. If it's two-person household, a little bit over $60,000. Three-person household, a little bit over $68,000, and if it's a four-person household, it's a little bit over $75,000. Now, to apply, you download the application, go to the post office, buy money order for $30, and you send it to this particular address. Okay, but again, if you want to talk about this further, then just contact me. Now we have Delaware County. So this program is ran by Chester County Improvement Projects, and again, this is a zero, it's a zero interest loan, and this helps you with your down payment and closing costs, and is 100% forgivable after 5 years. So you see, there's a difference here in this Chester County one. This this has to be repaid once you sell the home. Okay, but with this Delaware County one, this is 100% forgivable after 5 years. All right. And you have to have at least $1,000 of your own money. So this Delaware County one is up to 5,000. And in order for you to be eligible, if you live by yourself, then it's a little bit under 53,000 as far as how much you can make. If it's a two-person household, then both of you combined cannot make more than this 60,500. All right. If it's a three-person household, then it's a little bit over $68,000 as far as the eligibility. That's the cap. And if it's a four-person household, it's a little bit over $75,000. Okay. So um, if you do want to take advantage of this particular grant, you have to download, print, and fill out this application and then mail it back here. Next, we have Montgomery County. Montgomery County is a zero interest loan, but as you can see here in bold, it has to be repaid once the home is sold. All right, the application fee is 25 bucks. How much is the grant? The grant is, or the loan is up to $10,000, and the eligibility looks like all of the other counties. All right. If it's just one person, you can't make over this $52,950. If it's a two-person household, you can't make over the $60,500. If it's a three-person household, you can't make over the $68,050. And if it's a four-person household, you can't make over the $75,600. So in order to apply for this loan, you can download this application, or you can call. But again, to if you do want to apply for these loans, then you can definitely just give me a call. And again, I'll not loans, but these grants, I'll definitely get you to the right person. Okay. Then we have New Jersey's first time home buyer grants. Okay. So they're just like Pennsylvania. There's many first-time home buyer assistance programs provided by the federal, state, and local. So first we have the New Jersey State Program. All right. So this is New Jersey statewide program, down payment assistance. And this is a zero interest loan towards your down payments and closing costs. And this loan is 100% forgiven if you live in the house for 5 years. So only 5 years. You live in the house for 5 years, it's 100% forgiven loan. How much? Up to $10,000. All right. Who's eligible? And these vary from county to county, as it says right here. So first we'll talk about Burlington County. All right, so Burlington County, they have a zero interest loan, and how much? Up to $9,000, and this is 100% forgivable loan if you stay in the home at least 6 years. All right, at least 6 years. And right here it says that you have to personally contribute at least 3% of the home's purchase price. So again, this Burlington County will give you up to $9,000 towards your closing costs and down payment. Now, who's eligible? You can't make more than $52,950 if it's just you. If it's two people in your household, you can't make more than $60,500. If it's three people in your household, then you can't make more than $68,050. And if it's four people in your household, then you can't make more than $75,600. Okay. So to apply, you have to complete a first time home buyers counseling course. And again, I can help you out there. I'm licensed in New Jersey also. Next, we have Camden County. Camden County, who's giving out money there? Camden's Department of Planning and Development. And again, it's a zero interest loan towards your down payment, and it's 100% forgiven if you live in a home for 5 years. So you have to live in a home for 5 years in order for this grant to be forgiven, or this loan to be forgiven. How much is it? it's up to $14,999. Okay, so it's a nice bit of money here. So the eligibility looks like all the other eligibility. So I won't I, I won't go through them all, but you can see them right here. They look like all of the other counties. And if you do want to apply, here's the information right here. But again, before you do it, if you just want to give me a call, I'll definitely point you in the right direction. Next is Gloucester County. Gloucester County's program, it provides the zero interest loan towards your down payments and closing costs. All right. Now, here in bold, it says if you sell, transfer, refinance, rent out, or move out of the house within 5 years, then you have to pay the loan back in full. Now, this is different than all the other ones, okay? Because they put it here specifically if you sell, transfer, refinance, rent out, or move out of the house within 5 years, then you have to pay the loan back. If you live in the house for more than 5 years, 20% of the loan will be forgiven for each year you live there after that, until only 20% of the initial amount owed remains after 9 years. After that, you have to pay back 20% of the loan if you sell, transfer, refinance, rent out, or move out. So you can see they're kind of more they're strict. They're more stricter than all the other ones. Okay. Um, how much are they giving you? Up to $10,000. Who's eligible? The eligibility looks like all the other counties. And in order for you to apply, you'll have to go here and download this application and drop it off, or you can call also. All right. So there you have it. If you do need help with any of these, my advice is to contact me first, because again, I am licensed in Pennsylvania and New Jersey and Delaware. So in this article, they didn't do Delaware, even though Delaware does have plenty of first time home buyer grants also. So that concludes this video. If you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, or invest in real estate, I got you. And if you're looking to buy a home and you need help with this first time home buyers program, contact me, because again, everybody doesn't participate with all of these programs. So you may go down to your bank or your mortgage company looking for these programs, but they don't participate for whatever reason. So make sure you contact me and we'll talk through it and we'll get you the money. All right, y'all. See you on the next video.